I am here to tell you about our big sale coming up this weekend. It's a clearance sale. Everything in clearance with the yellow sticker is 50% on Friday, 60% on Saturday, and 70% off on Sunday. And I want to do a little tour with you guys of what we have in store for each size, how much clearance we have for you this weekend. So let's look at size 16 girls. That starts right here. And we're going to move on to 14. 14 girls has 2 rods of clearance right there and here. Size 12 girls, we got a full rod right there and a half rod here. And all the items in this clearance are winter items, so long sleeves and long pants, long sleeve dresses and sets. Then we've got size 10 girls right here. So we got 1, 2, 3 rods of clearance, so a whole ton of clearance in this size. And then here's a 4th rod as well. And we're gonna walk to size 8. Size 8 girls, and like you can see, we have a whole ton of summer items in the store as well, so come and shop for those as well. And here is the size 8 girls. So we got a full rod right there and a little bit on the 2nd rod. Size 7 is going to be right here. Size 7 has a full rod on top right there and a 2nd rod on the bottom right there. Let's walk to size 6 girls. And we're going to walk by a lot of summer items, so shorts and t-shirts, tank tops and dresses are already in the store. Size 6 girls has this much clearance. It looks like we got about 1 rod. And then we're going to walk to size 5 girls. Right here is the clearance selection for 5 girls, right there on top. Let's walk to size 4. Alright, let's see. Size 4 girls is right here. So we got the rod on top and then a half a rod of tops on the bottom. Size 3T girls is going to be next, and that's right here. So we got clearance on the top rod. 2T girls. Looks like we got a rod on top, 2nd rod here, and a little bit on a 3rd rod right there. Now we're going to walk to 18 months girls. So we're going to go through each size just to give you an idea of how much clearance we have in each size. So 18 months girls is right here. That's what we have in clearance for 18 months. 12 months is coming up. It's 12 months girls clearance, top rod and a 2nd rod. Now 6 to 9 months. It's right here. So we got 1 full rod on top and a 3/4 of a rod and the 2nd rod of clearance. Then we're looking at 3 to 6 months girls. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like 5 rods of clearance in this size, so quite a lot. And let's see, the last size in girls is 0 to 3. We got 1, 2, and 3.5 rods of clearance in 0 to 3. Now let's take a look at the boys. Walk around a little bit. And I want to show you guys also, we got a whole ton of toys in the store. So come and look for those as you are here shopping for the clearance. 0 to 3 boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 7 rods of clearance in 0 to 3 boys. 3 to 6 months boys. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 rods of clearance in that size as well. Let's look at 6 to 9 boys. We got 1, 2, 3, 4.5 rods of clearance in that size. Now let's move on to 12 months boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rods, and a little bit on the 6th rod as well. 18 months boys is going to be our next size. 18 months boys, 1, 2, 3.5 rods of clearance. Now let's move on to the toddler sizes. Here's going to be 2T boys. We got 1, 2, and 3. It's like 3 rods of clearance in 2T boys. I'm going to walk into let's see, we got 3T boys next. 1, it's like 2 rods of clearance in 3T boys. We're continuing on the 4T boys. We got 1, two rods of clearance in 4T boys. So we got 5T right here. 5T has one full rod of clearance right there. And let's move on to our bigger boys sizes in size 6. Size 6 clearance is on the top rod right there. So tops and long pants. And then when we are at size 7, right here is what we have in clearance this weekend. Size 8 is right here. So that's our clearance for size 8. Size 10 boys is the top rod of clearance right there. And size 12 has one full rod of clearance as well. Let's move on to size 14 boys. Right here in the back. Here, top rod in size 14 is clearance. Same thing with 16 to 18 boys right there. So once again, this clearance sale is happening this weekend. It starts on Friday with 50% off, Saturday 60% off, and Sunday 70% off clearance items marked with yellow stickers. We'll see you then. Bye bye.